Hello traders and welcome back to the Market Open Preview on a Thursday, July 24th, 2014. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Beautiful blue skies, white sandy beaches, and a beautiful Gulf of Thailand. Nice blue water. Traders, it's always great to be with you as we do the Market Open Preview every single day before the London Open. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about today. Some news coming up in the London session and also the U.S. session. We'll get to that in just a minute. However, before we get there, if you would please let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Open Preview. And also on Friday, after the New York close, we have the Friday wrap-up. Traders, I started trading in 2006 after listening to an infomercial at 2 o'clock in the morning, and went to their little seminar thingy-miggy at the Marriott Hotel, and I was hooked. Since that day on, I've been very interested in the Forex markets and started trading less than 2 months later. Traders, in 2008, I retired from an awesome career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida, and 9 days later, got on the big airplane and headed to Thailand for a 3-month vacation. Traders, it's 2014, and I'm still here. I guess I like it. Good food, good people, and a lot of fun. Traders, I trade Forex every single day. I'm in the market. Doesn't necessarily mean I enter into a trade, but I do trade Forex every single day. I'm at my charts. I'm looking at fundamentals. I'm doing analysis. I'm setting up trade plans. I'm setting alarms on my charts. I do it all every day. I love what I do. And traders, I have to be honest with you, I really enjoy doing the Market Open Preview and talking with you every single day. So let's get to it. Before we hit the news, let's hit the risk disclaimer real quick. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's hit it. And this is today's news events. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened after the close of New York and, of course, the close of London. The Dow 30 closed down 0.16%. The S&P 500 closed in the green at 0.18%. The NASDAQ 100 closed up at 0.62%. Really nice stuff. Let's go across the pond. Let's take a look at the DAX. The DAX closed at 0.20% in the green. Also, the FTSE is up 0.04%, just barely, and the CAC 40 is up 0.16%. Traders, the Euro Stoxx 50 in the green, just barely at 0.08%. Okay, let's head over to some local trading, or I should say trading that is open, not local, open. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.19%. The Shanghai is up 0.85%. The Hang Seng is up 0.31%. And the S&P ASX 200 is up 0.16%. Ending our little industry watch here, the Kospi is currently trading and is up at 0.29%. Okay, traders, so that's what's going on that. Looks like we had a good market yesterday. A lot of green. That we've been seeing quite a bit, I'd say the majority of the time. So in the London session, we have German manufacturing PMI. Also, we have retail sales month on month out of the UK. And then in the US session, we have new home sales. Traders, please remember that these are high impact news events. Please go to your economic calendar and look for medium and low impact so you can protect your positions if you're in trades or thinking about getting into trades. All right, traders, what do you think? Okay, to the charts. Let's head to the charts. First one we're going to take a look at is the Euro Swissy. The Euro Swissy. Now, I normally do not do trade plans on daily charts. I couldn't resist. This is a beautiful looking chart. Look at this, traders. You know, this might take a week, right, to come back up to that 23.6 fib, and let's just take this down, right? I'm sorry, 618 point fib. I did an inverted fib there. Okay, and so this is just looking really, really nice. Let's just take this down. If you want to trade the daily chart, you can see where I have to take profit at 1.2077. You know, our stop is at 1.2191. This is a daily chart, so your drawdown is huge. And we're looking at entering about 1.21, 70, 65, somewhere in that area. Looking to enter into the trade if you're trading the daily chart. Just thought I'd do something different and look at a daily chart for a trade setup. All right, let's go to the Euro Swiss on a 60-minute chart. This is pretty easy. We're bearish in this pair. The current daily candle is above the 200 exponential moving average at 1.2147. I just want to sell this, so I'm going to wait for this on the 60-minute chart to come down, and we're going to take this bearish, and we're looking to get it about 21.50, 21.45, somewhere in that area. Anything underneath the 200 exponential moving average gives us a nice bearish candle. Let's jump in it. The stop's just above the 200 exponential moving average. That stop that I have on the chart's a little bit far. You can probably bring that back down a little bit. It just needs to be above probably that blue candle that you see above the 200. And I put it there. And I'll take profits looking at 21.42. All right, traders, let's go over to the 15-minute chart. I know it looks the same, but this is a 15-minute chart. And basically, we have the same setup here. We want a bearish candlestick formation underneath the 200 at about 21.45, 21.50, somewhere in there. Sorry, 21.46, 21.46. Take that down. We're looking at 21.44 to, is that correct? 21.44, yes. Okay. So that's what we're looking at there. And we just, look to take this to the downside on the 15-minute chart. And this is, this looks like an easy trade. The problem is that the Euro Swiss is like two magnets, right? Because the Euro and the Swissy are correlated. In other words, what one pair does, the other pair will do. So, even though I don't look at my charts to decide what I'm going to show you, I just pick out a currency pair and do it. I don't recommend trading this currency pair. This is not a good currency pair to trade because they're fighting each other pretty bad. And it's just not a good currency pair to trade. So you might want to look at something else. But like I said, I don't look at currency pairs before I pick them. I just pick one and I put it on the screen, and that's the one I do. All right, let's take a look at another one that we talk about quite often. That is the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD's doing nice. Okay, we're bearish on this. I like where price is right now. Maybe we get on a daily chart a nice bearish candlestick formation. We can just take that to the downside if you're trading the daily chart. But this looks really well. I think this is going to do quite well. So why don't we take a look at the 60-minute chart on the dollar CAD. And I drew a trend line here. It's a valid trend line. It's a three-touch trend line. We just want to see a bearish candlestick formation, which we see right now, by the way. And if another bearish candlestick comes out, not a bad idea to get in. The problem is we're about 4 hours before the London Open, and I wouldn't be entering at this time of the day into a trade because this is in Asia, and we're getting into the inactive zone of Asia at the moment. So I don't think I would be entering this. I'd have to wait for the London Open. Okay, traders, let's go to the 15-minute chart. Same situation here. I'm looking for bearishness. I'm looking for this to come down, and I don't want to trade into 1.0733. That's the 200 exponential moving average. I don't want to trade into that. I want to see a candlestick close below the 200 at about 1.0729, and then we could take this down to 1.0716, and we'll take that down for a nice little short trade on the dollar CAD. So we're bearish on the CAD, on the dollar CAD, and all three time frames are looking good. I think we can get a nice setup here and a nice trade. All right, so that wraps up our analysis on the two currency pairs. And traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today for another edition of the Market Open Preview. Brought to you every single day before the London Open. Traders, have a great trading day. Grab those pips, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.